December 2024 was filled with amazing reads, and it was a great way to end my year, so let's chat about all the books I read in December. What was your favorite read of December, or what was the last book that you finished in 2024? I would love to know in the comments. The first half of December was Shauna Lawless City. I finished the Gale Song trilogy with The Land of the Living and the Dead. This was an amazing conclusion to an amazing historical fantasy series. I finished book 2 at the end of November, and I immediately jumped into book 3, and that's rare for me to binge a series. The character work that's in this series is so intricate. I love seeing how this world and character point of views expanded over the course of 3 books. And this series wrapped up in a way that I did not expect. A lot of doors were closed, but a few more opened, and I cannot wait to see what Shauna does in the second era of books set in this world. In addition to reading The Land and the Living of the Dead, I also squeezed in the 2 novellas, which are Dreams of Fire and Dreams of Sorrow. Dreams of Fire is a prequel to the first book, Children of Gods and Fighting Men, so you can read it either before book 1 or after. I read it after, and that follows Ronat, who is Fola's sister, and gives us a little bit of backstory on her. And then Dreams of Sorrow takes place between books 2 and 3, so I recommend reading it in between. And this follows Senna and gives us backstory from her childhood, because she, even though she's a side character, she has an important role to play in the series at large. And then to give myself a little break from fantasy, I returned to the Salacious Players Club series by Sarah Kate. This is book 3 called Give Me More. And I like this. It did its job. Not my favorite in the series. When I read the Salacious Players Club books, I go in with the mindset that I'm here for a good time, not a long time, and these books deliver exactly on that. These are fun, hot, spicy, dark romance books that I think are fun and recommend if they sound interesting to you. And then the last book I read in 2024 was a reread of one of my favorite books of all time, and I feel like I've been reading this forever. I've been savoring it, actually, and that is Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson. I did not complete my goal of rereading the entire Stormlight archive in 2024 in time for Wind and Truth that came out at the beginning of December, but you know what? That's okay. Life happens, and I'm so happy I finished this. This was even better the second time around. Oh my god, these characters, this world, the scope of everything. It's just incredible what Brandon is able to pull off. I don't even feel like I'm reading a book that's over 1,000 pages. That's how much fun I have when I read these books. At this point in time, I have already read Edge Dancer as one of my first reads in January, so I am fully ready to jump into Oathbringer.